All right, chat. We back with another one. You know who it is. I'm your host, Mo99 with the problems. And I want to thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me this long. And for future references, it's only going to go up from here. I've been saying that in my previous videos. So, you know, I don't like doing talking. So let's just get right into it. Now, I do have to hop in the settings real quick and change the audio, and I have to go back to the mission that we were at the end of the last video. But other than that, we will continue right after that. It's not gonna take long. Audio. Oh, you can change the audio profile. I like that. Let's go headphones, dynamic range, audio device type, headphones. Oh, it does sound different. All right, let's go with that. Gameplay, show optional tutorials, screen shake. We gonna turn it down a little bit. It wasn't super crazy, but we gonna turn it down just so we can actually catch what's going on. In glow, automatic agility. We're not gonna do that. All right, let's get back to where we was at. Resume. So I know y'all been missing me, man. I've been gone for a couple of hours. So I gotta get back to uploading these videos for y'all, man. We behind. But we gonna get right back into it like we never left.
Second device. Cressida. Cressida! I'm coming! Stay where you are! Move.
James, I can't feel my...
On? Which way did he go? I blacked out for a second and the son of a bitch was gone. 009. Of course, it was a bloody suicide mission. He used himself as bait to get to me and now... There! That's him! Bond, go! I'll take care of her. Don't let him get away.
Right on the prize, James.
Let's go.
Stop! Get back here! Bloody hell!
Looking for these?
Hold on. Just who the hell are you?
Not now. Eyes on the road. Look out.
I got it. That's the car.
It's got too much of a head start. You need to cut some corners.
Careful what you wish for.
Are you trying to get us killed?
The steering on this car is very loose compared to the DBS that we drove earlier. But it's nice though. Don't get me wrong. I do love racing games. I have a couple videos on my channel if you want to go back and check that out.
She... Go right. Watch the road. Left, go left.
Race! There he is. Clear the road! Hold tight.
Now we're talking.
Right. Who are you really?
Agent Charlotte Roth. I'm with the DGAC. That's...
French intelligence. James Bond, MI6.
Guess I figured as much.
What's your interest in 009?
Becca didn't spend his fugitive years on a golf course. That's what you think. DGAC has been hunting him for a long time. This is the closest we've ever gotten, and I'm not letting him slip through my fingers now.
Sounds like we have a conflict of interest.
How about we burn that bridge when we get to it?
Fine by me.
There. Pull over.
No sign of 009.
Plenty of his friends, though. I'm not loving the odds.
I've had worse.
Well, in that case... Get down there, draw their fire. I'll flank them. We need to keep that plane on the ground.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Yes, ma'am.
Sang-froid. Bonne chance, James.
I ain't gonna lie, I did bad with the driving. School, we got more chances coming up. Don't worry.
Prepare for liftoff now! You were warned. Down! He's good! Stay sharp! I'm moving in! I'm injured! Keep the pressure up! It's just me and you! Go, go, go! He's reloading! Move! Can't stay here. Plane's leaving. We have casualties! Levi.
Hold position! He took... Hose! Grab the hose! Oh, no, you don't! Not without me! Talk about winging it. Okay, 009. You're next. Package secure? Snug in the front. Did you kill the transponder?
No such thing on the smoke. And the next radar station's 23 minutes out. No one's tracking us.
That is going to disappear then. Bad for a plan B.
Plane's flying dark. It's all up to me. Think. Need a way to force it down. If I could access the flight control system. Let's make some turbulence.
Need to hitch a ride! No!
Service is over.
Sorry to intrude.
I'm Sir Nicholas Webb, AI pioneer, national security advisor, and CEO of Webb Industries.
I was going to say, I'm sorry for your loss. Secretary Bright informed me of what happened. I'm sure you did all you could.
So much for the Secret Service.
As the creator of Thea, I'm privy to certain information. I know all about your exploits in Iceland. Most impressive. Why did you do it? If I may ask. Risk your life on a 1,000,000 to 1 chance?
I couldn't do nothing.
Yes, I know the feeling. People really are capable of the most extraordinary things. I spend so much time around machines, I sometimes forget. No rest for the wicked. You're a rare breed, Bond. I should be interested to see what you do next.
Going private sector already? You tell me. Come on. M wants us back at MI6.
Yes? Yes, sir. Take a seat. Hold all calls to my direct line. These are the facts. 009 is acting on some archaic vendetta against MI6. His actions have brought us to our knees, and we are in the midst of a full-blown diplomatic crisis. This is exactly the kind of cock-up that Foreign Secretary Bright has been waiting for to shut the program down. However, it's not all bad. Thanks to Bond's quick thinking and your eye for detail, Greenway, Thea's managed to pin down 009's whereabouts. I'm sending you to Mauritania to bring him back any way you see fit.
I have a few ideas. Need I state the obvious? He is not ready. I am perfectly capable of handling this.
You open that for me? Right. Greenway will take point. Bond, you will do as you're told. This is our one shot at calming things down, and I need you two to work together. Am I being clear?
Perfectly, Mom.
Bond, you go and see Q for your gear and Moneypenny for your briefing. You're dismissed.
Happy to help. This insufferable and immature behavior I'm talking about, and this will not.
Don't you have somewhere you need to be, Bond?
Right. I do.
Yeah, speaking of
Just a
Q,
thought. Did you go over my brief for the Foreign Secretary on the Saudi claim?
Right. Bad idea.
speaking of Q, so in the last video, I was making the video and I had trouble with the I don't know, like I had trouble with editing it, so we kind of missed out on um well, we got the briefing, but we kind of missed out on, you know, what we were setting up to go to the mission, the last mission we just did.
I think you're spot on.
And
I'm not sure this will end well.
And if it
you
doesn't,
guys
well, it
basically
gets
missed out
repeated.
on, you know, the setup, like
Meantime,
him
my guess
introducing
gonna
that
be
we could
this.
pick out our certain spy gear that we could
Pretty
take
sure you're
with
asking yourself
us,
the very same
things
question.
of that nature.
She'll never take that.
I think I pressed the wrong thing. But I assure you guys that's not gonna happen again. Missed a very small details. Basically, what I'm trying to explain.
You better have
Um,
something efficient for me, Q.
So one more round of prototyping on the pen, quick as you can.
We'll get right on it.
so basically, what I'm getting
Bond.
from this,
Good to see you. Walk with me.
I'm gonna get to that in a second. Basically, so the reason why Bond can't get what he wants is because he's reckless, but we know that, seeing what he did in the intro, which was amazing to me anyway. But M thinks that he has the potential to get, to get the things done that they need done. And that's why she chooses to send him even though, you know, the head of training says otherwise. So that's why we're in this situation. But being bellhop wouldn't have been a thing if we didn't um if we would have executed the field exercise at the club, we would have gotten that top role that my boy got, that and he ended up dying. So I guess what I'm saying is we would have had better opportunities if we wasn't so reckless. But we still got a chance to get down to the bottom of things. We were just kind of late to it.
I missed you at the service.
Yes, I kept to the back. Never did like funerals. All that black. Hell of a thing, what happened. I'm so sorry you must carry it with you.
I'll be okay.
You were a fine lot. I know you'll make them proud. Now, let's get you field ready.
Sounds good. I lost my watch.
I forgive you. Just this once.
Identity verified. Welcome back.
What's in there?
We do thorough stress and durability tests on all field equipment before it is cleared for mission use. Most happen in this room, hence the extra security layer. Quite clever, what you did back on the plane. How did you know the watch had a tracker?
That's the 21st century, Q. My toaster has a tracker.
Fair point. And I assume you've worked out how to switch it off as well.
And time will tell.
I thought as much. Oh, and Bond, one more thing. Your new earpiece. Bone conductive microphone. You attach it directly to the skin, ultra thin, virtually undetectable. Before you go, there are some new items of field equipment you might be interested in. Follow me.
Definitely interested in new field equipment. So as I
There
was
are a
stating
couple of new
before,
pieces that are going through final testing ahead of field certification. I thought you might like to give them the once-over.
as I was stating before, the field equipment. So you get to pick up to a certain amount of field equipment you want to take into the field with you. I chose in the last mission, we could have used a lighter, but I didn't choose a lighter. I chose the camera, which has basically like some type of shock wave that sends like people flying, or um it disables them. And then I took the watch, obviously. I mean, it's a necessity. And there was another thing I forgot.
Ah,
I don't
brilliant. So here
remember.
you are. Ahead of his next excursion, I thought we might show Bond our latest creations.
Of course, Q. The laser strap and flash mine have just passed final certification.
Excellent. Bond, come and take a look. The laser strap has a multitude of uses, from blinding an enemy to disrupting complex electronics. Not quite a death ray, but we're getting there. Give it a try. Nicely done. It can also disarm hostiles. That's it, Bond. Perfect for when you don't want to attract unwanted attention.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to 009.
We aim to please. But that's not all. Over here we have the flash mine. The flash mine uses molecular bonding to adhere to any surface and operates on a proximity trigger. Just the thing if you need to cover your escape or leave someone a nasty surprise. Give it a try. Very good. Now throw it at the static target and you'll see the proximity trigger in action. Try it.
The static target? What are we talking about? Am I blind? Okay.
Got the hang of them?
Got it.
I must say, you are a remarkably fast kinesthetic learner.
No time to waste, Q. I have somewhere to be.
Of course, you should be on your way. Bridget will complete your mission prep. You can pick up your service pistol from Waters at the shooting range.
Okay. Thanks, Q.
Bond, here we have the dart phone, smoke pods, flash mine, and laser strap. Your maximum loadout is 2, in addition to your new watch. According to Thayer, you should expect hostile terrain with a relative humidity below 25%, and to encounter organized and motivated opposition.
Motivated? Oh, I'll show them motivated.
All right, so basically this is what we did before we left to go to the last mission that I didn't show you in the last video because, like I said, I had editing issues. It's not going to happen again. But when you click assign, you have these, and you can basically, you know, put them where you want, and you'll have them on you at all times. So you start with the watch, and you get to bring 2 other things out of the things we unlocked last time, which was the shockwave camera and the dart phone. We can also bring the smoke pod, laser strap, and the flash mine. I think the smoke pod is also the lighter. So I'm going to go with this so that we don't have troubles getting through lock anything. And then we're going to go with the dart phone. Does give me a chance to get through areas that are like secure and like I would need to bluff people, but there are also things like objects in those areas that you can use to distract people and get through them. So maybe I should go with the smoke pod, which is basically like a big smoke area, and if there's anybody in it, they won't see what you're doing or see you. So I'm definitely going to use that.
I think that'll do.
You're welcome, Bond. Bring everything back in one piece, if you can.
009 knows Greenway, he knows MI6, but he doesn't know you, Bond. That's your advantage. Use it.
I intend to.
So, if you haven't already noticed before, the things that I'm picking up are for my battery and to recharge my chemicals so that I could use my my watch and my gadgets.
Of course, the .32 caliber doesn't have the stopping power of a 9mm, but you don't always need to blow someone's head clean off.
Waters, you have a package for me.
Right, you are. One MI6 standard issue service pistol. No need to sign.
Now we're talking.
The range is there whenever you need it. Blow off steam, get your eye in, whatever.
Wait, where's the range? Right here. Hey. Oh.
Direct hit. Exhale. Hold. Squeeze.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, cool, cool.
Feeling better?
Paper doesn't cut it for me, I'm afraid.
They got everything in the Q lab, man. Like that. Can't wait till we get access to vehicles, man. I love driving. Gotta get that.
I mean, who bombs a chess tournament?
A sore loser?
Mate, that's not even funny.
Hold the lift.
Ignore Gerald. He's an idiot. The rest of us heard about what happened, and that you're going back out there. Some of us would love to be going with you. I've applied for field training myself. Anyway, we just wanted you to know that we're behind you, all the way.
Thanks.
We don't do those anymore. This time.
Absolutely not. We need to act now.
Is there any need for a follow-up site?
After tragic chess championship explosion, Slovakian opposition accuses government of neglecting safety inspections after budget cuts.
Politicians never disappoint when it comes to public outrage.
What's the latest?
They say M is thoroughly in the doghouse after the PR disaster that is Slovakia.
Which would have gone a lot worse if James hadn't been there.
Not pointing any fingers, just laying out the facts. It's all gone political now. And I suspect the one thing that might keep M in her chair is if you lads produce a culprit. Preferably yesterday.
No pressure, James.
Oh, no pressure. Got it. Got it. So where we're going right now is where we started the last video at. We were in Moneypenny's office, and she was running us down, through the, the necessities, what we were going to be doing in the next mission, who we were looking for, things of that nature. So we were basically looking for 009, and well, you know the rest. You've seen it in the last video, but what you didn't see because of my editing problem was Moneypenny's office. So we about to walk in right now and get the briefing.
Pretty tense out there.
A diplomatic crisis will do that. Today was rough. How are you holding up?
You needed to show me something. Who's the lady?
Oh, you don't recognize Agent Roth? I believe you shared an Aston Martin. Charlotte Annabelle Roth, Senior Operational Officer at the DGSC headquarters in Paris.
You can't be serious.
We chatted. Nice lady. Retires next year to spend time with her grandchildren.
Who was the woman then?
That's what I'd like to find out.
Any news on Ronson?
They'll be keeping her in an artificial coma until the brain swelling is under control. She's not out of the woods yet, but doctors are cautiously optimistic.
And that?
Gone to grounds. Didn't even report him for debrief. He'll resurface once he's ready, but if he doesn't want to be found, I strongly suspect we won't.
Did you manage to ID the marks I fought at the airfield?
We did. They're all independent contractors. Usual suspects from the global PMC circuit. They'll work for anybody with a thick enough wallet. 009 was just their latest employer.
And they're lost. Any match on the blonde twins?
Nico and Tero Murto. Assassin duo from Tampere, Finland. Highly adept at unarmed combat, improvisation, and social infiltration. These are ruthless operators, James. Ice-cold killers.
I know. I was there. Ready for that mission brief? What you got for me?
Come, let's have a look. Not going to lie, you have got your work cut out for you. Greenway. Perfect timing. 009. After he escaped Slovakia, we tracked Bond's watch to a field outside of the Syrian village, Jab al-Uthman, where the unregistered cargo plane was abandoned. A wide Thayer sweep picked up his trail 36 hours later in the Turkish province of Şanlıurfa. From here, he embarked on a complex route, eventually bringing him to Egypt, where we lost his trail for good. However, despite significant effort being put into obscuring transport payments, Thea managed to pin 2 of the chartered private jets to the Pirate King, Bavma. Yes, you heard me right. Pirate King.
And? What do we have on this Bavma?
Abducted by militants at the age of 10, along with his little sister. Trained as a child soldier until age 12, when Bavma turned on his captors, killing 5 and escaping. Spent half a decade looking for his sister, to no avail. At age 17, he entered the world of piracy. For the next 2 decades, he rose like a shooting star, turning random endeavors into a well-organized international business empire. All culminating in Mauritania, when he claimed a ship graveyard as his kingdom.
Aleph. That's the main black market hub on the African continent. A Major League weapons bazaar, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, and with the clientele to match. Aleph is a cesspool of military and PMC personnel, rubbing shoulders with rebel groups and criminal organizations alike.
And how does all that connect to 009?
That's the thing. It doesn't. Which is probably why he managed to stay invisible for more than a decade. However, with the new intel, things are starting to line up. And considering the amount put up to facilitate 009's escape, we have reason to believe that he is part of Bavma's inner circle. Aleph is most likely where he's been hiding all along. Go to Aleph. Find 009 and bring him back. Everything depends on your success. No pressure.
Ooh, Land Rover. Let's get it.
Rise and shine. We're almost there.
I said, wake me when we get to Aleph. Not when we're almost at Aleph.
Not a morning person, are we?
Just drive.
Mind if I pop the radio on?
Why?
Blend in.
You don't need a radio to do that.
Right. No, that's what the eye patches and the wooden legs are for. How do you want to play this once we're inside?
009 is bound to be paranoid. That makes him dangerous. He's expecting us to make a move after Slovakia.
Or if not us, somebody else.
Correct. He'll be ready, so must we. But to answer your question, once we get inside, we need to get some face time with Bavma. He's the one who'll lead us to 009.
Not getting past that.
Take a right.
And if Bavma isn't an option?
I'll let you know.
I know you don't want me here. And I know what you think of me.
You do.
Insufferable, immature. Ring any bells?
So you were listening back at it. It's the first time for everything, eh, Bond?
It's a little rocky, but we gonna make it.
You owe me a chance.
Why?
If I hadn't followed my hunch back in Slovakia, more people would have died. We both know that. So stop trying to cut me off at the knees every chance you get.
I'll think about it.
All right, so this is the start of the next chapter. You already know I gotta let you guys go. Hasn't really been much going on, but we have been setting up for this next mission. So if you want to see what happens next in this next mission, I suggest you tune in. Remember to like, subscribe, and tune in for the next episode. It's your boy, you know what it is. I'm Mo with the 99, and I'm gonna see you next time.